Hello, good morning. This is TherapistMAG Maria Abanga, and this is Friday, Funky Fridays, and I love to do Keeping It Real on Fridays. And today, in particular, I'm just so excited. My organization, Hope for the Abuse and the Battered, turns 3 today, and it's been a one-man army for almost 2 years, and almost, no, whatever. It's really my thing, and um I've made a lot of angels on my path with that journey, but it's been so much of my soul into it, and I'm just so excited. I'm also excited because my book is out and it's still free on the Amazon until Sunday. And I want to do some more book promotion today, keeping it real. I have just been putting out posts there and stuff, but I thought maybe I should do a video on stuffs, my why, and the table of contents, what it is all about, and what I offer through this book and what I encourage people to do. I'm specialized in mental health and relational wellness, and relational wellness looks at all things relationships and stuff like that. And somebody who decided to that's my purpose in life anyway, to inspire and motivate people from all walks of life with my personal experiences. And so I don't hold back on my personal experiences. And I mean, it is still something kind of like strange in my country and stuff, but in other parts of the world, in the US, people are gravitating more and more towards people who keep it transparent, people who keep it authentic, people who are vulnerable, people who say, look at me, I can go bad, I can go without makeup, I can cry, I can just be me. So I wrote this book, right? Very interesting book. I've gotten my own, I downloaded my own, from Kindle so that it stays in my Kindle. So the title is Musings on the Murky Dating and Relationships Terrain. So for me, that terrain is murky and daring. Ha 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 ha. No, murky dating and relationships terrain. And by a lady who has had plenty interactions on that side. First, keeping it real. I own up. I have had plenty. Somebody was saying they've had enough sex to last their lifetime. Me, I've also had enough dates and relationships and all of those kind of things. I just call them shenanigans. I call them, oh my goodness, I've had them. I've had them. One day, one night, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, messy marriage, priest, father, pastor, all kinds, seriously, like, Mark. But I keep it real. So I keep it real in this book, and I use my personal, of course, my own stories, right? Well, how would you believe if somebody is talking to you about dates and relationships when they've had maybe just one or two, or they're not even telling you whether they have had plenty and they're fooled around and they've messed up and they've been messed up and all of those kind of things? Keep it real. I mean, what's the point? What's the shame? We are all on this journey. We are all on our way out. I just want to have the best experience I can have because it's a YOLO affair. You only live once. So you make a choice. Are you living this way or are you living that way? I don't dabble. I just made a commitment, abstinence with commitment on the 1st of December, because God just told me, hey, as you publish that book, no, that is the end of this year. Just giving people any kind of access, you just running around the whole place, you just like, what is it? Come on now. Have you had that relationship with yourself first? And if yes, is that not enough? Secondly, am I not the most important being, spirit being you should be running after, looking for a wonderful relationship with? And then let me do that part for you, because you fumbled enough already. You went into this marriage, you met someone and asked them to marry you. Where did that lead you? Papa, sorry, nowhere. Okay, well, you have 3 kids with 2 different fathers. How do you feel about that? Papa, I'm sorry, but I don't feel good about that. Okay, so what do you want now, you this young woman? You've done all that up and down on those dating sites. Where have that led you? Nowhere, Papa. Okay, can you just settle down now and give me 12 months of your body? Like abstain for 12 months from sex, from dates, from, that mingling thing, frolicking and stuff like that. I can date, but it's going to be dating from a long distance and to just be making sure Papa got things, something about it. If I don't think that God is thinking, because he will tell me my spirit, I'm out of there. So it's not like I'm closing the door completely. No, I said in this book, I'm trying again and again, meaning I'm ready to receive. But me putting myself out there, going into people's whatever and saying, oh yeah, that's not Mark. And if somebody comes and just say, hey, pretty, your body and stuff, I just cut you off very fast. Because for me, it's not about my body. I don't even want people to see this body anymore. So I'm going to start covering it. I'm going to keep this hair back. I'm going to really put on, I don't even put on makeup anyway. I'm going to no earrings and all of those things. I just want to keep it so real, so simple, so basic. Like, if you are talking to me and you haven't yet done your homework to see that I'm a pretty girl, widow, without make all of those things, it does just go. Just go. I mean, I'm good, seriously, to be alone like this from now till my time is up. Not being a relationship and all of that. If it's going to be a relationship where I'm just jumping all over, opening my legs and doing those kind of things. So I really wanted to keep it real today, like I do usually, but really using my own experience and saying that putting it in a book for me was like, okay, put it down and leave it alone. Because when I write my books, for me, it's like public accountability. And I think that is why God put me to the test, and he was like, oh, you say you have made an abstinence recommitment. I want the world to know. I want to see how much you are not ashamed of what you are doing, or you're not ashamed of your relationship with me. And so I created this channel, Mark and God. Like, it's just going to be about my relationship with God. And I know that it's going to bring us close. It's going to make it so intimate and so wonderful. I think I should put the link to that channel here. Anybody who wants to go and check up that channel. But it's really going to be so unfiltered, just me and God. Like, he even said today, every day I want to hear you say something to the world about our relationship and about your journey. And I was like, well, Papa, okay, well, okay. You know, last year I wrote this book, No More Playing Russian Roulette with God. And there was a chapter on, I'm not bargaining with God again. That's how he gets me to kind of like make some commitments before the real deal, and then I cannot backtrack. So let me just quickly go through the table of contents because that's something interesting, right? Do I have it here? Table of content. Why is it not showing? Anyway, so oh la la. When I write sometimes and I go back and I read, I really just smile and I find some things interesting and oh my goodness. It's free, so maybe it's going to make a good read for your weekend. It's just like maybe 80 pages, I don't know. But this is what I said. So dear you gentle reader, I hope you will enjoy reading my musings and see what you can make of them. Just as simple as that. And of course, I wrote it for my son. So I said, son, if any sparks or aha moments, as Oprah Winfrey calls them, light up or jingle in your mind, pause and ponder, and then plan your next search on the side, hoping it leads to something permanent or long, good term, positive results. Amen. So, well, I don't know. I think I missed the table of contents somewhere. So let me go back and see if I can find it. But you know me, I just keep it really, really real. And it's just 7 chapters, right? So I didn't want to, drag on and make of this an intellectual kind of thing into all of those things, Yeah, so I just really kept it simple, started with the dedication, the foreword, the preface. Chapter 1, the unequal start. Chapter 2, full-fledged frolics. Chapter 3, messy marriage. Chapter 4, trying again and again. Chapter 5, D and arrow yourself first. Date and relate with yourself first. Come on, take yourself out. What's the relationship you have with yourself? Can you look at yourself in a mirror? I do that as a therapist. I tell clients, stand in front of that mirror. Some just break down. They can't, but I can. So chapter 6 is no linear equation for Mark. I own up, I accept, I confess, I take responsibility. It hasn't been linear for me, but I really hope that it's going to be linear for me henceforth. And chapter 7, well, it's a YOLO for me, meaning whatever happens, I only live once. So on 1st of December 2022, Papa God, where are you? Inside me, wherever. If you don't show me what you promised me you were going to show me, I'm not going to show you, but I'm just going to keep living. Okay. So my afterword is, do you have a checklist, a questionnaire, and a prayer already? Surrender it all to God. And that's what I have done. So, well, let's see how it goes. This is my 9th publication out there, and I think 9 is a very symbolic number. So I keep it real, and I'm like, Papa, I've done my part. You do your part, and I think he has been doing. So let me not drag this on for too much. I just wanted to do this from here before I walk out today. This is where I started, and so once in a while I like to sit on this chair and just in my space and just do it, and offer it to you to do this too, to keep it real about anything going on in your life. You mustn't come and do it live like myself, but just say it to yourself, maybe write it down or say it to some friends. Forget about what people will do with what you say and whether they will judge you and all of those things, especially when you cross the 4th floor like myself. Next month I will be 43, so that is 4th floor door 3. Ha, Mark, is that not grace? 12 bonus years going and counting from the time I attempted suicide. So I'm just so grateful, and I keep it real, and I'm like, Father, if you can give that grace to every other person, because sometimes we have so much weight in our lives, our mental health takes such a big hit because we can't keep it this real. So be encouraged in your own journeys, and until next Friday, God bless us all.